All right, Virgo, this is for you. It is so quiet and early here. Not a creature is stirring anywhere. Perfect time. Very early in the morning. Just feeling it today. All right, let's see where we're going for Virgo. Deep breath, everybody. Feel free to swap around the energies. As always, I could be talking to a cross watcher. So these readings are for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Virgo. So let's see where we go. I'll talk a little bit about the astrology of June in the extended so you can kind of get a little bit of a deeper dive on how the energies that are around you might be affecting you. So let's get into the reading right here, please. Let's get into the reading. Oof, boy, I love this energy. So beautiful. Wow. Message coming through. It's a 33 card. Divine masculine. Am I speaking to a divine masculine, Virgo? Friendship? Affluence. Okay. Virgo, if I'm speaking to a divine masculine now, I've been saying this quite a bit the last few weeks because I want you to know masculine energy, not gender necessarily. So it doesn't mean that I'm talking only to males, male Virgos. Take this however it resonates, right? As usual. But there is something about a friendship that is going to really blossom. Okay. And in a very traditional way in terms of affluence and financial reward, abundance. But those things, abundance can be really anything. So this does feel like the friendship will flourish, the abundance will flourish, as with any energetic expression. When it is about growth and love and expansion, we are in this Jupiter and Gemini time of expansion. This friendship, this connection that you have is going to make a huge difference in your life. Okay, a huge difference. This person may already have affluence. You may be meeting somebody or coming across somebody for a business partnership or some kind of experience that has to do with collaboration. All right, that's kind of the key here. The message that's coming through is yes, do this. Okay, so your guides don't really ever say, yeah, do it. But if you're asking about if this is for your best and highest good, I believe here the answer is yes. All right, so 5 of Wands underneath. Here's this King of Wands. Look at this 10 of Pentacles, this 7 of Swords, Hanged Man. So there's something here that's hanging you up a little bit about whether I do this or I don't do this, whether I go for this or I don't. I almost feel like you're keeping a secret from other people in your environs by taking action on this. Like you're not telling everybody about this. You're not going out there and being like, hey, this is what I'm doing. Watch my YouTube channel. Like you're really not doing that right now. This has to do with seeing yourself differently and recognizing what you're doing is you're aligning with some kind of abundance frequency. Okay, so you're already aligning with that. That means this person is attracted to it because they are already in it as well. There's something really lovely about this. And, surrendering to this, I mean, this may end up being a love partnership too, right? But there's definitely something here about building on a foundation of friendship is a really strong way to build a relationship. And, I know we talk a lot about on this channel. I've told you a lot about how I built my own business and how I made businesses in the past that weren't sustainable and or fun or joyful or anything like that. Fun and joy, it's like an underestimated part of building a solid business. You got to really enjoy it. You got to really like it. It can't just be, this is why like mid 20th century when people were first starting to do independent businesses and they would just be like, well, this is the thing that makes money, but then end up, either crushing it, not having fun, not enjoying it. For some people, just the work of building a business is fun. Mark Cuban, people like that, they just enjoy the process of building. For me, it's about what am I putting out there? So for you, what is it, right? What are you enjoying about what you have to offer the world? Are you really developing being of service. Like that's something that I really enjoy. I want to help people and I want to do that, which frankly, I feel like you wouldn't really be able to do something successful if it wasn't helping people. Just saying, that's my own personal point of view. And some of you may be shifting your point of view of like, oh, well, I thought it was really just about something. I thought the point of business was to make money. That's just the result. Okay. The actual work you're doing or the actual product or service or whatever, there is something about it being fulfilling to you, satisfying to you. I'm getting that energy of find something that's fulfilling and satisfying, and that will bring about the abundance. Some of you have a friend who's doing that, and this is a model, or are going to have a friend who's doing that, and they're like a teacher, a guide. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. High Priestess. Temperance. Ooh. The person you're dealing with is very intuitive, very connected spiritually. They might make some kind of offer to you. You might not have met this person yet, but I feel like for the vast majority of the people I'm talking to, they're shifting from one kind of life into another kind of life entirely. And there's a sense of spiritual purpose to the new life. Knight of Cups, Eight of Swords, Page of Swords. There's some mindset around partnership that needs shifting. All right, we'll talk about that in a second. There's the guide, the Hermit energy, and Virgo energy too. Page of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Eight of Swords here. Over the next 8 days, I feel like there'll be some kind of shift. Going from a place where like you weren't supported. What is that Seven of Swords about? Page of Cups, Tower, Wheel, Queen of Pentacles. You're definitely going towards someone who's very established, who is who has their act together. I feel like Virgo, you may feel love or feel some kind of relationship that is going to grow. You know it. It's like you know it on some level here. It's going to expand in a big way. There's going to be a lot of truth. I'm getting Sagittarian energy here. A lot of honesty, a lot of authenticity. This is super attractive. I feel like you are learning, what you're learning from this person, the Page of Pentacles here, Queen of Pentacles, is how to take care of yourself or how to nurture yourself, how to do something in the world that brings you affluence and fulfillment, right? That comes from a good foundation, a solid foundation of joy, happiness, expansion, service, whatever that is, right? Whatever the whatever your why is. If you've never watched Simon Sinek, I highly recommend him. Simon Sinek, Sinek, did a TED Talk many years ago now, I think. It's called the Golden Circle. It's the Golden Circle. And he talks about understanding your why for doing things. Your why is maybe in the past has been about, well, I want to make money or I want to be successful or whatever those terms are. But the why, I feel like this person has made some kind of shift for you. And it's surprising. It's like they're lighter. Their energy is lighter. Their energy is expanded, expansive. Probably have a lot of Sag in them, a lot of Jupiter energy in them. And there's something about really they've followed their intuition or they're a highly spiritual being. And you're being drawn to that because that is your destiny too. That's divine masculine. You're aligned with some kind of high vibrational divine feminine. And this can be twin flame that starts out as friend. I'm plugging into some set of twin flames with Virgo energy, with Sagittarius, that have a spiritual mission and purpose. And it's been the mindset of the masculine twin flame, which may be you, um, who is getting a lesson in being of service. Okay. Getting a lesson, like it's turning everything upside down for you. It's turning your perspective on what you're allowed to do in this world, or what your purpose is in this world. It's turning that upside down. Like, oh wow, I'm not here to be, you know, in situations like this with this 5 of Wands, where it's chaos, or everybody dog eat dog, like in the kind of work environment that is lacking in trust, and everybody is just out to get everybody else, and it's just awful. This is different. This is so much more connected and light, and hey, let's do this together. Hey, this is something that I feel guided to do. Do you feel guided to do it too? Let's talk about more about this mindset. Wow. Magician, Knight of Swords, 4 of Cups, and the King of Cups. There's something here, Virgo, because this is Mercury, all right? Your ruling planet is Mercury. It also rules Gemini. Mercury also rules Gemini. We're in Gemini time. You are ready to step out, ready to step up into this manifestation, but there's internal doubts and doubts about the self. This is self-confidence. I feel like this person is here to help you navigate this and help you overcome any kind of self-doubts you might have. There might be anger or rage or frustration. You might feel a lot of frustration coming up recently, and that's purposeful. It's almost to like, okay, this person doesn't really go down that road of grievance with you. They're just like, okay, well, let's figure out how to do it. There's something light about this person. And I feel like there has been also some stagnation that you're going to be getting over. One of the biggest things here is about stepping into your heart, about really feeling heart's desire and, compassion, plugging into that love of human kindness, the milk of human kindness kind of thing, that love of creativity, expansion. I just get the feeling this person is somebody who I'm getting like from spirit, like I'm getting this like, well, they're a gateway drug to joy. Woo! That's awesome. Okay. So what are you going to be learning here? What are you being asked to do? There's a Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles here. So what are the next steps here? What are you being asked to do? A gateway drug to joy. Awesome. All right. 9 of Swords, Justice, 7 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. There is something that is in the way. There is some kind of experience that you're having. It can be a mindset, because this is Libra. The 9 of Swords is about mindset, but the Libra energy makes me feel like there might be another relationship that's been in your life for quite some time that is the opposite energy of this, the not encouraging, not excited. The focus in their life is about, life's hard, get over it, rub some dirt on it. It's why do you think you need to have fun and joy with your work? Work is called work for a reason. It's meant to be work. It's meant to be hard. It's meant to be awful. And so I say that laughing because it's just sort of like, I feel like some of you believed that for a very long time. And this shift, this change is about not believing that anymore, because it's not true for you. But the truth is that you are in the energy of this person to shift out of that lie that you've been telling yourself. And especially because I feel like you are an extremely spiritual being as well. This person sees that in you. Maybe, will they say it? Maybe not. Not right now, anyway. But the example of them aligning with their own truth, the example of them being in their joy, this friendship, it's like no pressure or like they don't want anything from you other than your participation and your own expression. They see great things in you. They see this like amazing talent or opportunity or whatever, and they're just there to say, hey, like they've been sent into your life to say, hey, this is possible. Do you want this? Okay, so I'm going to continue on. I'll talk a little bit more about the astrology of June in the extended to give you some sense of how you might be able to harness this. The magician here with Mercury tells me there's something about your expression, how you talk or your communication. You might be stepping into being a speaker based on your own experiences or your own learning. You might be a teacher. You might be a guide, a shaman, a mystic, whatever it is. Today in Pathfinders, I'm talking about the difference between shamans and mystics, psychics, all of that. And that plays a role. I feel like if some of you are like, oh, that can't be me. Oh, that can't be me, right? That's what this invitation is about, an invitation to affluence in all forms, not only money. Joy, relationship expansion, fun. Okay. And that is what's going to bring in the abundance. I feel like the gears might be mashing up in some of your heads about like, oh, I really thought work was about drudgery and something I did because I had to do it. I feel like the old way we used to do work is leaving us. You might be on the forefront of that. Okay. The new way of mission, purpose. This is about somebody showing you that it's okay to believe in mission and purpose and passion. All right. If you want to continue on with me, I'm going to go deeper into this reading. Like I said, I'll talk about more of the June astrology. We'll look at what you don't see coming and we'll get some guidance from the guides. All right. Link is below, Virgo. I'll see you over there. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.